Welcome everybody, this is Black Boy and you are welcome to Black on One. Okay, there you are guys. Welcome one more time to the Black on One channel. This is your boy Black Boy. And of course today we got another hot episode coming your way. Another guest on the show today. Who am I talking to? The only boss with one S. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's the man Kalybos. So Kalybos is upstairs in the studio, Nitro Avenue. It's about to go down. So hey, entertainment, fun on the package. Black Boy, Black on One on the channel. Let's go check it out because the action is about to go down. Join me. Welcome back into the show. It's 33 minutes past 8 on the PM. It's time for us to get into a conversation for today. I said earlier on that I got a guest in the studio. So he is seated. So of course I let the he part out. And well, if you have been on the social media already, then you kind of know who the guest is. But just in case you've not been on that social media, it's time for you to get absolutely pleasantly surprised because I'm about to get into that introduction to my guest. So joining me on the Nitro Avenue tonight, ladies and gentlemen, now to the state, and of course to when he does something better, when he gets into trouble, the formal name he's going to answer to is Richard Kweku Asante. Yes, so when you hear that name out there, this is how he answers to the state and beyond. But then to the other side, that's to you and myself, to all the fans out there, and especially to all the beautiful ladies out there. He is the one and only boss that only has one S to that. So put that together. You have the Kalybos. Why he has one S, I'm not too sure, but we're going to get into that conversation and a lot more. So ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce on the show tonight the one and only gentleman Kalybos is in the studio tonight.
I'm arranging the mic so I'll clap for myself. Yep.
He's in the studio. He's finally here. We're about to get into the conversation tonight. Kalybos.
Yeah, bud.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, bro. No, let me just. I'm gonna go switch it up. Okay.
Alright.
So I'm going straight from States. Then I enter into the Queensland, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So you know what I'm saying? It's from the States.
The States, so now.
You understand?
Uh-huh.
So when we Oi, bro!
Oi, you okay, fam?
I'm okay, fam. How you doing, fam?
I'm good. Good to see you again, fam.
We're down, straight down. It's raining, ain't it?
Yep, it's actually kind of cold, isn't
It's
it?
cold.
It reminds me of back when we was in Walthamstow, right?
You went Walthamstow?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I was from Crichton, you know what I'm saying? Back in the Queensland, when it rains this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better get down, find some McDonald's and get some cold tea, innit?
You want to get some cold? Can I get you a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Do you want me to get you a cup of tea?
I'm alright.
You're right.
I'm alright.
Good. Good to see you again, fam.
Hey, in fact, it's Queensland with it. My veins are on my neck and it's stretching.
Yo, he is
Good
the gentleman,
you,
though.
man.
Good catching up, though. Talking about the Queen's language, though, I mean, last time we officially caught up, it was in, was it East London? I mean, for the Garden East was UK.
London,
That's when we was chilling. That's when you ate all the food and then you were, okay.
Then my English started coming.
Yes, I'll save that for a different conversation. But those were fun times. But today it's good to have you again, locked down in the studio and in conversation, right?
Yeah, bro.
So it's just open time. I'm just catching up with you to find out what you've been up to, what's good on your side and beyond. So I'm going to talk about travel first. I mean, you work-wise, entertainer as you are, you do like a lot of travel, and then unfortunately, with all this COVID business in there, that has been greatly affected. I mean, what we do has been affected. Even in that direction, we could not do the Garden Music Awards UK last year because of that. No. Yeah. But personally, from your perspective and your work view, how bad did the COVID affect what you had to do as an entertainer or as a performer?
Yeah, well, with good to say. Let me just say shout out to all listeners of Assassin Radio.
Nice.
A big good evening to you all, and to your DJ and yourself, Black. Okay, so it's a good thing to say. The COVID had its good side and its
that
bad
definitely
side. I'll come to that and address that properly. But then every aspect of every individual, it's been their work, their career, could attest to the fact that the COVID brought a little standstill,
definitely
a little plateau in whatever they were doing. But then I believe the good side of it was for more of us. Let me just put myself into it as the creative people to evolve in what we do.
Exactly.
To sit back and reflect on certain things that we were doing wrong, certain things that we wanted to improve on. So that was the break time for us.
Okay.
You get it? Because had it not been the COVID, I mean, believe you me, we were constantly on sets doing the same thing, going from one production to the other. You come back, you go. So there wasn't any time for us to reflect on ourselves and go like, oh, I actually have this part of my life that I didn't know about, which I would like to endeavor in next. But then that was the good side of that, because it brought us chills, it brought us, a time to reflect on ourselves.
Exactly.
Now talk about the bad side of it. I mean, which we will attest again. It happened to bring a pause in whatever we were doing to bring in, constant inflow of cash, constant inflow of, money to cater for whatever we were doing. But then, God being so good, some of us were a bit fortunate because just at the latter part of, just at the beginning of the lockdown and all this COVID into Africa and all that, I was in SA filming a movie, my first Netflix movie I got to do. So it was in SA that it was announced that the country will be going on lockdown. So we had to really quickly speed up with whatever we were doing to get back home before we get locked down there. Because trust me, getting locked down will be man. So you have no idea.
I can imagine on that one.
So I was fortunate to finish my last production in SA, to come back and then to meet the lockdown, which was ours was given to us in February. So those whole times. So. It's
all in all, I mean, like you said, I see this in two parts, like you said. It had a good side and it had the bad side. But weighing it all, I mean, thankfully we're alive. That's what's important. And we are where we are today, though. So that's good. I'm going to ask a couple of questions in that direction. But first up, let's kickstart it with that Netflix movie. You're actually on Netflix with that movie you're talking about, shot in SA. So tell us a bit about this whole new movie that you have.
Well, it was a nice experience, first of all, because every dream of every actor, especially in Ghana, is to get onto that international platform where not just Ghanaians in Ghana will see your good works, but then outside as well. And that's always been my aim when I kickstarted with my skits and all that, to hit onto that web where, irrespective of where you are, you can get to see what I'm doing. So Netflix happened to be a very good opportunity for me. But then when I was called by the producer, so he didn't really mention if it's going to happen in Ghana or elsewhere. So I was fully prepared, because with these movies, they have this strong NDA that you have to abide to. Exactly. So as bubbly as me, I was just itching to put out some pictures and get to know.
Let everybody know what was going on with Kalybos.
I understand the frustration Shatabale went through.
With the Beyonce gig, yes, I can imagine with the Beyonce gig, yes.
Sometimes you wish people get to know what's
itching
coming.
to put it out there for them to know how big it is,
what you know. It and get to. But then all good. I was cool with it. So I had a call back again, and I was told it's not going to happen in Ghana. But then they fly me to SA.
Even better. Utah, yeah.
Okay. That shouldn't be something
at all.
How many passports do you need? You need 3 or 4. They was like, just one will do. Like, good. So yeah, we went down to SA. I mean, everything was top notch. Arranged.
Yeah.
If I'm to say so, because we know how we treated in Ghana when we had to go film, even moving out of the crowd to Kumasi or maybe different regions, all the reception and everything. But then in SA it was just perfect. The car waiting for me straight to my, apartment. They made me rest. They brought in the costumier, came to check on my outfits and all that. The producer came, the script writer also came. We spoke about the script. They wanted to know my, implementations in it. If I'm to add up something, which I made them know. I mean, I'm from Ghana. I thought we were going to film in Ghana, but then they shouldn't really limit me because most of certain, body language or certain words I might use might be local.
Yeah.
And I would love to maintain that just to show my originality
yes.
where I'm from and all
definitely.
that. Definitely,
yeah. The plus, yeah.
Like only if you give us a subtitle before you go.
Okay, no problem.
I'll email you everything I'll do for you. So yes, it was a nice conversation the first day. So with them every day is just a working day. So the following day we just kick-started, we went on set, and to my utter dismay I got to know that Bismarck the joke is also on set. Like, yo bro!
Even worse.
I was in London with you, innit? And you here in Nassau with me, So
the brothers finally meet up again
another time.
Yeah.
Before that, I had been in SA in December. Okay, so we shot in January.
Yeah.
We were in SA in December for Family Feud.
Okay, yeah, Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey with John, James, all them. So I had already been there. To him, it was his first time. So as you remember, I mean, since I'm there already and I've been there already, so I have to show him.
Yes. Johnny just come. You are in the town.
Let me show you something. Let's go to Mandela. You understand?
Yeah.
So it was fun when I got to realize it was part, and it was also my apartment mate.
Oh, that's good. Double the fun.
It was fun. We never had a dull moment. It being out when we're done with shoots, or then when we're back on set and all that. So it was
all put together. It was a good experience.
It was a good experience.
So in comparison, I mean, you talk about hospitality, the way you treat it. In comparison to when you're on set or when you have to go around in movies here, what are some of the differences that you also realize with the way to go about the whole setup and movies in SA as compared to what we do here?
Yes, in as much as I would like not to agree, but then that's the whole truth.
Yeah.
Their preparation, their setup, everything towards their work is time conscious because they work with time.
Yeah.
First time I got on set, I was given the call sheet and all that. At 7, we start filming. I was like, oh no, I mean, back home, 7 is when you are waking up. You get it?
Yeah.
You get on set and you eat a chit chat before you start. Anytime you can go. So I had that first, working mentality with me.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, when we got on set around 6:30, we're asked to eat. We had to take all bonko. We're just chit-chatting. And at 7, they gave us our costume. We are shooting at 30. I was like, yo, wait. 7, like
7
on the
That's SA man time, not a Ghana man time.
That's when I realized it's really not a black thing. If you're to say me, they don't keep on time.
Yeah.
To say Ghana, I agree. But in SA, gosh, they had that, Oyibo mentality with their working time. So yeah, on 7 we started working, and everything is just on course.
Yeah.
Whatever you're meant to do on set, that's what you stick to do.
Yeah.
The costumier came, he gave me my costume. I was like, can I get my makeup done? Like, no, the makeup person will come. Like, in Ghana, we could have, had one person multitasking and doing all of that.
Yeah.
Everybody's taking
specific roles, what they had to do and everything.
So I was just observant with a whole lot of things going on with the crew, the camera person, There's a person who just fixed the lens.
That's his job. And
there's one who focus puller with the focusing on the lenses.
Yeah.
If there's a battery that you need to change on because that's what they're stick to doing.
Yeah.
So everybody is up to task to do what they are specifically asked to do. So that's what I realized with them, and their time was just on point. And then the work ethics just kick in, and I mean, from a crew guy, which I know how to, handle with crew people. So it was a lovely.
So basically, from your in your regard, there's a lot for us to learn, or we need to be we need to have a lot more professionalism to what we do again.
Because then again, to say from a film background, which I know where I came from the whole kickstart from NAFTI, I graduated, and I'm a cinematographer. Like, my man, what he's doing over there. So I've worked with various crews, and I know how our work ethics are in Ghana. It was a very big experience, which whilst I was filming and all that, I wish some of our crew guys in Ghana would experience what's going on. Exactly. And it made the work flow very easy, because everybody stick to doing what they asked to do. So now let's get started. What are we waiting for? So now it was a pressure on we the actors to actually get our A game right and keep going, so we can film more scenes. So I think when that happens in Ghana, we can actually spend less time in doing quality stuff than spending a whole lot of months, which rarely happens anyway.
You're welcome to Black on One. So real quick, before we get the whole issue about that movie, just tell us real quick a little bit about what that movie is, the title of the movie, how they can see it on Netflix, and also tell us what role you played in that movie.
Great. So the title of the movie is Slay. S-A-A. Sorry.
No, we're talking about essay. No, I understand it's essay. We are talking about essay. Yeah.
S-L-A-Y. Slay. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
So the movie is produced by Ahoufe Patri. Yes. He's a U.S. Nigerian, filmmaker. Yeah. So, yes, and he starred myself, Ramsey Noah.
Nice.
William Uchemba.
Oh yes, I love him.
That idiot. He's just in the whole world.
Yeah.
Anyway, Best Back the Joke and other names I wish I could remember, but then.
Yeah. So you have any?
Yes, a lot of them.
Okay, yeah, just checking.
I said, yo, if you're eating something, finish eating before you say something. Just don't speak while you're eating pops and all that. But then I understood the whole idea about this movie. So the director actually brought together lots of stars from certain countries. It was the whole Africa, if I'm to say.
So it's a good combination of cultures. I mean, there's some Ghana, Nigeria, some SA, so that's
Tanzania,
a beautiful,
Kenya.
Nice.
You get it. So we had the whole mix,
good
chills and all that in the movie. So
great.
The movie actually talks about a braggart, Ramsey Noah.
Yeah.
So his elder brother, he came to live with his elder brother in SA.
Yeah.
His elder brother, is a business tycoon. He hardly stays in one place. So he's taking his empire, his riches to be his. Yeah. And he's playing along with that, getting the ladies to fall for it and all that. So I happened to travel to SA to find greener pastures. And William is one of the housemates of Ramsey Noah.
Okay.
So I happened to stay with him. So he brought me to South Africa to also find work and all that.
Okay.
So the movie unfolds. I wouldn't like to be a spoiler.
Definitely. All right. So we should check it out.
It's a
on
lovely
Netflix.
movie on Netflix.
Slay on Netflix.
Slay.
Kalybos, to the hot part, like I said, we've had all the easy talk and easy conversation and good stuff about you now.
Okay.
These are some other questions that people want to know. People talking about that. So first up, I'm talking about your fellow comedian. What is the issue with Kalybos and Jacinta?
Oh, I had that issue yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, funny enough.
Yes.
And,
what I mean,
has it been an issue? Because I don't think it's ever has.
Okay.
If I'm not getting it wrong, it's 5 years now.
Oh, it's 5 years ago.
It's past.
Oh, it's
like overpassed.
Okay, so it's not a current issue with Jacinta right now.
Never. It's been a. I don't even know if it was an issue or stuff, but then it looks like it keep coming back with the same conversation whenever she's asked and all that thing. But then I always reckon ahead with stuff. I don't go back to the past to revisit old statements or old whatever it is. But then it's life and living it. Things happen and then you move on with life. But then I moved on like 5 years back, so I think we should all move on in life and see what's ahead, because the past is not our present, and the future is where we're heading towards. So I'm good with it. Shout out to Jacinta wherever you are.
Okay, so this is past and gone is dealt with is okay, and you're actually saying shouts to Jacinta.
Yeah.
So Jacinta, wherever you are, this is shouts coming out from you. Shouts coming out to you from Kalybos. What is your current relationship with Funny Face?
Wow, that's the question.
Are you guys cool? Have you guys spoken since he came back?
That's the problem.
You guys haven't had any catch-up conversation?
That's another problem. Because as it stands now,
yeah,
I'm still confused on what was the problem.
What exactly was the problem?
Because I never had a problem with that dude. Like, we never had any fallouts.
Yeah.
That's with me with how I live and, approach issues.
Yeah.
When there's a problem and I'm to have a name that there is a problem.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even wait for you to call me. I approach you first.
Okay. As from your perspective, as far as you can say, you don't have an issue with Funny Face.
But
have you spoken to him lately? Has there been any conversations?
I've tried on various grounds, but then to no avail.
You didn't get any response?
I realized dude has blocked me everywhere with his Instagram, with his
so he has
calls.
blocked you?
Yes. So
are you willing to, if work push you guys together, are you willing to work with him
Most
again?
definitely.
You don't have
Most
a problem?
definitely. Never.
Okay.
I wish we'll have a platform to talk, but then it's so good.
Okay, so you have no bad blood against Funny Face. You're
Never.
good.
Well,
what's the craziest rumor you've heard about you so far? Yourself?
Craziest rumor?
Yes.
Well, every day keeps on bringing different crazy rumor.
Alright,
So
what was the most recent rumor that you heard that's blown your mind about yourself?
That would have been the
Jacinta one. Okay, so prior to Jacinta, something out there about you that is absolutely not true that you want to debunk. You want to use this platform to say that they're saying this about you is not true.
Yes. One tweet I saw someone saying I'm a millionaire. It's not entirely true as of now, but then I'm working towards that.
Okay, but as it stands, you're not entirely there yet.
No, me, baby.
Okay. Alright, so we'll put that aside. Alright, so we're going to wrap up the conversation. What are the last things you want to say?
Yes. I have a project coming up.
Nice.
You understand? There are projects to say, like a movie. Though.
Good.
So during the lockdown, we're able to, squeeze ourselves, obey the safety protocols to film a movie. So a new movie coming up, which I co-starred with Jackie Apia.
Oh, Jackie. Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So the movie title is called Charade.
Okay.
You should be surprised with that.
Charade.
It's part of Takes Two.
Really?
Oh,
yes. Okay. Charades, it takes two. Alright, you're not going to this It Takes Two issue. Don't worry, I got you.
So it's a movie we shot together, myself, Jackie Opia, Rosalind Giza, Jessica Williams, directed by Kobe Rana.
Okay.
Yes, produced by Anita. So we're premiering it on the 11th of September at the Snap Cinema.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's also another, romantic comedy, hilarious movie. You should come watch. Married to Jackie Apia, forced to marry.
Yeah.
A whole lot of charades going on in the house just to please, our parents.
Yeah.
It's a relaxing movie that people really need to watch. We shot it last year.
Okay.
During the COVID times, and then yes, people will have to have a look at this movie.
Okay, so that's your latest project that's coming out that we can look forward to. Now, I think it was about a month ago or a month and some weeks ago.
Okay.
We're seeing pictures on Instagram, you with a tuxedo, I'm up in a wedding gown, and everybody's asking what in the world is about to happen. What were the two of you guys up to? What was going on with that?
Well, a little teaser just to, spice up the whole web and all that, but then it had no big intentions to it. It was ideally just a wedding photo shoot.
Just a wedding photo shoot.
A bridal photo shoot, say to say. But then I had to tag along to just spice it up a little bit. So
I think it was a good idea, the fact that you guys played along in that whole direction. But
and trust me, tonight I'm asking questions about it.
Let's get to those questions though. I mean, yes, you said it was just some antics being put out there, but I had her in the studio some months back, and she had her own version of what you and her have going on. So let me find out from you, what is your version? What is this whole I mean, wait, hold up. Who is your baby? Who's your baby? Let's find out that first before we go on.
I have only one baby.
Who is
That's
your baby?
Ahoufe Patri.
All right, so
you can't take that from her.
are we just keeping it to that baby we see on Boys Cassette, that baby we see on Instagram, that baby we see on social media, or has there ever been a point that you were actually checking out, digging out Ahoufe Patri?
Thank you for the question. The question again. Well, Ahoufe has been my day one crush. Let me just put it that way. And
No, you honestly had a crush on her.
Way back in Nafti. I mean, Ahoufe and I were in Nafti.
Yeah, I know she was in Nafti. Yeah.
Together with shout out to Kofi Asamoah, the cool guys.
Kofi, big ups to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we were all actually in the same class. Which
Nice.
the story people have heard it over and over again. But then I'm telling you the juicy part of it.
Good. Exclusive to me. You love that.
Exclusive to Black because you're my prof.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, man.
You
know, we keep it fam.
We keep it fam. Straight up. So Ahoufe has just completed the Miss Malaika. I don't know the year though. I think it was 2011 or 2010. One of them.
Yeah.
Ahoufe then. Hey, she's not yet. So yeah. She had completed, Miss Malak. So she was the beauty, queen in our class.
Yeah.
And that's a beauty queen there. Everybody should have a crush. Yeah. So I was among the flocks who had the crush. But none turned out to be good. But then we just kept on having this, dynamic pair in doing stuff. She was cool. Ahoufe, if you to know her, she's very reserved. She likes a space.
Yeah.
Man can't that kind of person. So I've always been this, hard drink kind of guy in class. So I was really on the neck. I bother her a lot. So she had to just give in and say, okay, come, you be my friend. That's what happened.
That's how much you buttered her.
That's how much. Because she wouldn't talk. She wouldn't come to your space. She's always so... People tend to say you're trying to no, she just stick to her place. She stick to herself and all time. So I just happened to, have this pair with her. And then it was just clicking and we were cool. So I don't know how she happened to do it. Then all of a sudden that crash thing went off and I'm seeing her as my sister. What's going on?
She has brother zoned you now. You're in that zone.
She did. Like anything, she call me, share ideas with her, Khalid, this guy, and I'm like, that kind of thing. Talk to me about a guy and then how do you expect me to crash back? So yeah, but then I love the zone we kept ourselves.
Yeah.
We just truthful to each other, we just have each other's back and we just vibe on that level. So yeah, she actually gave me the person I'm dating now. So can you imagine?
Are you mad, fam?
I don't know that, fam. I'm mad.
No, and guess what? I'm gonna need. No, like for real though. She actually hooked you up to who you're dating right now.
Yes. Which I've been with the lady for 4 years now.
Okay.
They happen to meet on a work base.
Yeah.
And, she liked her. They were friends.
And she's like, I probably have a brother who will be good for you.
I know how good you are and what kind of taste of lady you like, and I think I've found you a perfect pen. She's done a great job to that. And I told her from scratch that, if I'm to get married to this lady, you're going to be my best woman. I don't need the best man. And she knows that for a fact.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Ahoufe, congratulations on that one, man. That's good looking out for your man. I mean, that's what you do. That's that real love and support, though. But you said she knows your taste, though. Please, what is your taste?
Oh! Thank you. As I define it, Papa. So, she knows everything humongous. I'm there.
Oh,
and you should feel skinny dudes like us. I mean, and I'm not so we need to have this from that side.
So I take it she's well, like you said, yeah. Okay, let's leave that. All right, let's get back to work, which Ahoufe Patri. I mean, are you guys working on anything now? Are we seeing you guys again together in a movie?
Yes.
What's the chemistry? What's happening with both of you?
Definitely. There are a lot of things in the pipeline. And as I said, during this COVID time, it made me sit to reflect on a lot of things, a lot of possibilities that we will be, joining forces to do. So, and we're looking in the scope of a TV content coming up soon, the two of us. I mean, it can be a remix of tapes or something like that. which I'll come for our boy.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was a fun episode when I had you and
I
on
love
the text.
So
That was good.
watch it.
Yeah, it's actually has amazing views.
Baby, oh, I thought you would be mine.
It actually has amazing views on YouTube. And people loved it. Like, yeah, so that's actually good.
Big ups to you, Black
Yeah,
boy,
appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. That was fun. Okay, so you've heard it from the man Kalybos. Any people out there you want to say thank you to? Any people you want to, reach out to, shout out to?
Yes. Shout out to a lot of people. Shout out to. I have to go and shout out to. Onyamios. Shout out to you. Yeah, everything we give thanks to God.
Absolutely, man.
It's been a crazy, pandemic year, which we go back and forth with the illness, and then we still keep ourselves strong, and we are still alive. So
yeah.
Thank you, Lord, for putting us through here. Shout out to my personal assistant here, AJ.
Nice.
I don't know why he's still slick, but then it's a lot about that. Yo, shout out to my landlord. Shout out to the costume I'm wearing.
Nice.
From Poma.
Okay.
Made by the one who was introduced to me by Ahoufe Patri. You get that right. Don't go there. Yeah, that's it.
We didn't talk much about that conversation though. So what does she do?
She is a full-time fashion designer.
How long have you guys been dating?
4 years.
4 years.
Yes.
Bells
back
anytime
and
soon?
forth, 4 years straight.
4 years straight.
Yes,
Is she in Ghana?
She's in Ghana.
Okay. Are we hearing any bells soon? Not that.
Don't come in bell or there.
I just knew you were gonna jump on that one. Okay, but this is the one.
Definitely,
this is the one, right?
This is the one.
This is the one.
This is the one. So when there's a back and forth about my past relationship, which people makes it look like presents and all that, we sit to laugh. I wouldn't say I sit to laugh. We sit to laugh because, I got to understand that real relationship is being truthful to yourself.
Yeah.
She knows about these issues. She's known about it. She knows about everything that goes on with me. So yes.
Do ladies hit on you?
I know.
You have a lot of women hit. I mean, how your DMs and stuff like that. How'd you deal with that?
Well, my PA deals with it.
How is this your PA's business dealing with the women who are hitting on you?
I give him the account to answer to them.
Right,
and I understand it's part of the game. It's part of whatever we do here. But then there's some who wouldn't go straight to the point. We put them right and all that. But they're real cool.
Alright guys, so this has been it. This is the wrap up of the show. Black and One, and of course hanging out with my guest Kalybos. I don't know what he's trying to do on that side. He was like, I'm not too sure what he's doing, but yeah. Can you come and help me wrap up on the show? Can we?
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up in the British style, innit? Oh yeah.
Yep.
So we wrapping up the show, innit? Alright, prof, you alright?
I'm good, man.
You alright?
I'm just exhausted right now.
You exhausted?
I want me like a glass of water. You want me to get a cup of tea?
I had a bottle of water, right?
What's that? Yo, amazing times and chilling times, man. It's good. So of course, just keep it locked right here. We still got a lot more content. Shout out to my man Settle who makes this production happen. And of course, you are on the Black and One channel, and we got a lot more content coming. So keep it locked. Of course, fun times.